Hi grades 3, today is Thursday, May the 20th, and today in our math we are working in our workbooks on review 7. We are only looking at questions 1, 2, and 3, okay? And then for Friday we complete the rest of the work, okay? So let's get started. So our first question is circle the greater fraction, right? So we have a fraction that is 2 over 5 and we have 7 over 10. Which one do you think is the greater fraction? If you said 7 over 10, that is correct. Okay? So remember your fractions. So imagine a pizza that has 10 parts, right? And then imagine a pizza that has 5 parts. So remember our denominator tells us the whole, right? So 7 over 10 would be the greater fraction. Over here, we have 5 over 6 and 1 over 3. Which one is the greater fraction? The greater fraction, pause the video before you hear me say it, okay? The greater fraction is 5 over 6. Then we have C, 5 over 12 or 3 over 4. Which one is the greater fraction? Over here, the greater fraction is not 5 over 12, but 3 over 4. So 3 over 4 is the greater fraction. Okay? Then we have 1 over 2 or 3 over 8. So our greater fraction is 1 over 2. Okay, I hope you were able to do them without listening to my answers because it's a review, remember? Okay, so let's go to question 2. Now question 2 says, at a zoo, the tigers are fed at 9:45 a.m. The lions are fed 45 minutes later. The lions are fed at blank time. So if we begin at 9:45, right? So let's hold it at 9:45. So we have 9. Then remember when we get to our minutes, we see our 5 times table, right? So 5 times 1 gives us 5. 5 times 2 gives us 10. 5 times 3 gives us 15. 5 times 4 gives us 20. 5 times 5 gives us 25. 5 times 6 gives us 30. 5 times 7 gives us 35. 5 times 8 gives us 40. 5 times 9 gives us 45. So the tigers are fed at 9:45. The lions are fed 40 minutes later. So let's move 40 minutes later. So remember, each of these are 5 minutes apart. So let's count 40 minutes later. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and 40 minutes. Now, remember I told you when we cross 12, our hour changes. So we cross 12, that means we are no longer at 9:45. We were at 10:25 because all the way from here, from 9 to this 5 is 45 minutes. Remember we skip counted? So the lions were fed at 10:25 a.m. Okay? So our answer would be 10:25. Okay, let's go to our next question. A concert started at 1:20 p.m. Alice and her friends arrived at the theater at 12:50 p.m. They were blank minutes early. Okay, so let's hold it. the concert starts at 1:20 and they arrived at 12:50. So let's go to 1:20 first of all. Oh, sorry, let's go to what time they arrived at the theater. They arrived at 12:50. Okay, so let's go to 12 o'clock and then 50 minutes would be when I place my minute hand at 10. That gives me 50. So I'm at 12:50 right now. But the concert starts at 1:20. So let's see if I move my hour hand from 12 to 1 and then 20 minutes, right? 1:20 would be, so I'm moving all the way from here 10 to 4, this over here, so which would give me 20 minutes. So 55 and 1 o'clock, right? So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, because I crossed my 12, so I'm going to move my hour hand to 1, 20, my clock is really clumsy, 20, 25, and 30. So that means they arrived 30 minutes early. Okay, so they were 30 minutes early. So the answer is 30 minutes. Okay, let's go to our next question. Now for this question, they're asking you, you have $2. $2 would make how many quarters? Each dollar is made up of 50. So they're saying, how can you make 50 cents? So how many 50 cents would we need? So if we have $2, we would need 4 times 50 cents, right? So we would need, I'll remove this. So we would need 4. Okay, so we need 4 50 cents to get $2. Now our next one is you have $3. Our $3 equals, so how would we make $3? So basically they're saying you have equals. So how many 10 cents would we need? So we would need 30 10 cents so that we have $3. Okay, so answer B is 30. Let's go to C. They're saying, how can you make $50? How many $5 would you need to make $50? So we would need 10 $5 to make $50, right? Then we have, they're saying, how many $10 would you need to make $100? So we would need 10 of 10s to get 100. So 3D is 10. Okay, so that is our work for today. I hope that you were able to do your questions well, and I will see you next time.